Can you talk through the process of, what I think is fascinating is what you're doing at StemRegen. I think this is where it really comes into like, okay, because a lot of people are like, all right, well, I got to go here and soon the United States will get it. We think, we hope. But with StemRegen, it's not you have to go into a doctor's office and you have to get transfusions and respun and all this. It's literally you have it in pill form of the stem cells.
So just to be clear, StemRegen is not stem cells in a pill. It is plant extracts that will, just like you have plants that will stimulate your immune system, these are plants that will stimulate your repair system. So these plants will trigger the release of your own stem cells, and within about 2-3 hours, we'll put roughly 10 million additional stem cells in circulation. It's really that simple. And I do believe, and before I go there, I just want to be clear. I totally respect the world of stem cell injection. I have many friends and colleagues in that world. My intent is to work together with that field. But if there's no but, and if we look at this whole field, the reason why it developed the way that it developed is, and I'm going to do like a quick snapshot of this whole history. But at first, the belief is that embryonic stem cells are super powerful, and when we test adult stem cells coming from our bone marrow using the methods that were developed for embryonic stem cells, they don't work very well. So conclusion, your own stem cells really are not that powerful. They can only do like blood cells. So we need to go and get stem cells somewhere else where they have more power. And then we realized that umbilical cord stem cells, placenta stem cells, can have quite a bit of efficacy. So now these old networks of collection of these cells developed. And as all of this develops over the years, we realized that your stem cells from your bone marrow are just as potent. We simply need to develop methods that make them work as effective as they can. So let me do a small example here. You just talked about stem cells that can repair the heart. There's a study that was done, it's more than 10 years ago, where they took the heart of a mouse, completely digested the heart with digestive enzymes. So at the end, you're left with the collagen of that heart, like the soft skeleton of that heart. And on that soft skeleton that still retains the trace that it was a heart, they simply lay out the stem cells from that animal, from this animal bone marrow. And within a week, they have a beating heart in the test tube. This is amazing.
That's pretty
This is powerful. So your stem cells can do that. So now the big question is, why is it that we normally don't get the full repair of the heart in a normal person? So to me, the question is not what can stem cells do? The question is, how can we identify the obstacles for this to fully happen in the body and then make that happen in the body? And a lot of this work is being done right now. So stem cells, there's no question, is the future of stem cell research or medicine. And the work that I have been doing in this is that instead of going somewhere and getting an injection, we just found a way to trigger the release of your own stem cells. So you do 10 million every day, do this twice a day. So that's 20 million a day. Do this for a month. You have released after a month 600 million of your own stem cells. It starts to be like really significant. And we have the studies, like you mentioned, congestive heart failure. We have those studies. They are ongoing. We're seeing absolutely fabulous results just by triggering the release of people's own stem cells.